Mom, come pick my nose from me. Pull one of your boogers out. Pull one of your boogers out. I don't know, Mom. I'm comfortable. That could be anybody. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't 8 in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh, you play on, I know. My brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to track.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and our home team. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On third down, it's Nick Chubb, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler.
That nigga rolled right in.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Not today, you are. Not today. Good job right there. Good job right there. Good, good.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson, there on the coverage. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This complete to Lockett. The end result, 21 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Works for me.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 26 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Here we go.
At their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey. 14. He's going.
On second down, it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. You don't see option pitches a whole lot in the NFL, but there worked out pretty well, resulted in a touchdown.
And it's hard for defenses because they don't see it very often, so the time in preparing each week is probably minimal. So when it comes at them, it's often a surprise. And what a nice job on the read. Pitch to the running back, and he takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson, now he'll pull it down, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble, gets him 12 yards. Third and 2, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Check. Block 54. Just like that. Hey, one set. Check, Mike, 54.
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Jackson going to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 1st and 10. It's Jackson forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. All day, dog.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Quick, Case, and give her a chair.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do? Or I guess
that's all right. My fucking head is itching like motherfucker. My hair's growing back like a motherfucker. It's bugging me, Taylor.
Team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Now yet another incompletion here.
It's a good game. That was some straight good defense I just played on him.
Ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
12. 36 to Mike.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
This dude's about to be mad because I'm about to score again. I don't know he's going to drop 3 motherfuckers way back there.
Right there, 54, right there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson being chased out left. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts, as the first half is winding down, as the Ravens push further out in front.
That is beautiful.
Two-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead.
That is beautiful, Taylor. Go on my YouTube right now and look at how beautiful that fucking pass was. Oh my. I'll show you later on tonight. That was beautiful. Like, it was like so on point. Like, it was so perfect. Like, he had enough time to like run and still get to it and caught it right at the corner of the end zone and like walked right in. That was 13 seconds. to the second half.
Kick it away following the touchdown.
I guess we know who's better right now.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustment. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Oh!
It's picked up by the Ravens.
Oh, look at 3 seconds!
Start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And Tucker's
yeah,
right
probably.
there. It's good. So 2
Mom, I do music and I wear headphone stereo fucking speakers on my ears that blow my eardrums out. And I listen to music loud as fuck. Yes, my ear. I'm gonna be deaf by like fucking 6 or 7.
For the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
So then when I can't hear you motherfuckers talking, I don't want to be like.
They will not get a chance to return this one as.
Look,
what that Bible verse said?
Keep mad. I just beat his ass, and he get the ball back.
Watch that wall.
Yeah,
that look cute up there.
That ain't even you.
That's me. That's me. Now look at that picture. Look at me. That's me over there. I was bad little shit.
He 38.4%.
My mom always kept me in dresses. Oh, always in dresses. She had me in one little blue dress with white little gloves, and I was playing in the mud with it. She whooped my ass too. Because she told me, don't get dirty, because we had to go to church. And I went out there, and it was raining, and I played in the mud, made a mud pie in my little blue dress. My mom whooped my ass. She couldn't go to church that day, because I had to get back, and I had all in my hair.
Yeah, that's true.
When I used to say, Mom, I used to say, Mom, I'm going to play with the trucks. She said, what? I called it truck. It was trucks instead of saying
through the end zone for a touchback.
My nana used to keep my mom's hair short like a boy.
I never want my hair short.
This dude thought he was going to beat me, and I really thought before I played this game I was going to lose.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Ravens, and I never wanted to make something because I always want to run with Lamar Jackson because it's so fun.
Create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. On first down, Procise trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Wilson now off the bootleg. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Niggas ain't better than this game. Fuck niggas talking about.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
To throw again on second down. Jackson buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And an alley to run. They'll take it into the end zone.
Let's go. Shit it on him again.
Lamar Jackson, 29 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Roberts has it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Beating the mess out of this man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Total domination.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
You better be afraid of me.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
I make niggas not even want to play anymore, bro.
Can really generate big plays for an offense.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in, touchdown.
He finally scored his first touchdown by himself since I let it.
71 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They go play action now. Jackson out to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Seth Roberts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As the Ravens push
I'm shitting on him.
They were still going with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead
Pooping
even more
on
And
him,
your
bro.
first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't
That
like
nigga is
them?
trying. He thought he was about to pick that. I said,
They're worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points?
I'm about to just let him score again so I get the ball back.
This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Now Wilson. And it's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check.
The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 42 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back.
I'm totally pooping on this dude. I'm totally pooping on this dude, and I'm glad I got all these highlights.
So far. Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
I needed
Tucker
all
now
these.
to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
What's got me, Taylor, is this game was actually pretty tougher than it
ready to get this drive
at the
underway.
beginning.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you.
Since he was older than dirt.
Defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. On first down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense
I did give him that game, though. I did give him that game, though.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Woo, nigga! Damn, I kept running into my fucking guy.
5-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second
Somebody
down.
sounds like they're ready for
there stops the clock.
Did he not too?
Throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think
he'll be ready for
they
that
got
on
plenty of
Sunday
lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well.
Taylor! Oh my God! I just straight broke a tackle right up the middle. Oh my God! Wait till you see this. Oh my God! Oh my God! Nah, I got the highlight. Oh my God!
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't.
I'm keeping that.
In this one, does he?
Oh God, I'm keeping that, nigga.
That he's had here in this one.
Woo! Madden gotta give me mine for that, man. I need to be ranked now. Oh my God!
Kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and
I'm about to pull that bitch.
Here we go. At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Nice move at the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Letting one go deep for Roberts. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. To throw again. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore, 87 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, played it.
End zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Oh, played his ass, man.
73 yards. As the Ravens push further.
Made him think I was about to run out of bounds.
And I really don't want to because the old school in me is
made
not
him
happy
think I was
about
going out of bounds
this
and just
late,
took it in. Like I said.
But this is Madden, isn't it? This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Metcalf once again the target. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
You know how hard that is to do that? I mean, doing